Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or for more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
I grew up in Los Angeles, and so driving across Kansas, visiting farms has been quite the experience. I don't have a lot of experience with agriculture, and so it's really been eye-opening. I also haven't had an opinion one way or another, as we've discussed some maybe touchy subjects. I haven't had an opinion, so I feel like I've been able to be pretty open-minded about the things that we've talked about. I've really enjoyed visiting each of the farms. My biggest takeaway has been family. That's been a consistent theme across all the farmers, is that it all comes down to family. They want to feed their family and they want to feed families around the world. And I've appreciated the values and the hard work and the dedication that they've put into their trade so that they can feed their family and mine.
This trip has been super great. I've enjoyed it immensely and the diversity of the farms that we've seen. I must say I've been really surprised by the stance of each of the farmers, where some have a very different idea of a small farm, practicing organic, non-GMO, all the buzzwords. And then on this side, big corporate family farms selling to bigger companies that do support GMOs and hormones and things that make production possible for our food. So I was very interested to see that they all support each other, whether they're on this side of the spectrum or this side of the spectrum. It was really eye-opening.
It's been amazing to meet the farmers behind the food that they serve all over the world, and it's so important to have farmers like that. But the most thing I've really enjoyed is just seeing how concerned they are that they feed this to their families, and then they're feeding other families, and it's just amazing to meet the farmers behind the food. I've recently moved to Wichita from Kansas City, so I was on the Missouri side, so now I guess I'm a true Kansas, so it's been fun to drive all over Kansas and meet the farmers and meet the people. Every bit has been just amazing, and I've had just a great time.
So I'm really looking forward to just getting back and blogging about my experiences. In addition, I really feel like I've made some very good friends outside of the agriculture world. As an agriculture blogger, one of the most important things I think that we need to do is to reach outside of the agriculture community to make sure that we are speaking to people that are interested in how their food is grown. If we constantly speak to people that are also in agriculture, we're not reaching the audience that we need to. The people that are asking questions are the people that we really need to try to reach. So I've made some really special blogging friends, and I think that we will continue that relationship, and I'll try to help them promote their blog, and they've been interested in helping me. So it's been a great week all around for me.
When you come from an industry where you're cooking, you follow steps, but when you see it in the farming industry, it's different. Every single thing was methodical, well thought out. And for them to share that with me, I think it was very humbling for me. It changed a lot of my perceptions of what farming is. And some of the things that I have read and seen in media, publications, they're not right. Those perceptions that I have built over time have been changed drastically coming on this trip.
And I think at the end result, what really got me was at the farm today, at the dairy farm, is that my vision from what I've seen of farms is that you look at the dairy farms and you see these cows with their heads stuck through the gates, and they're eating, and you think that they're stuck in those gates, and that's where they are, that's where they're milked, they're never moved, and it's not the case. The case is they move from area to area, they're comfortable, they're happy. They milk them in less than 11 minutes each time, and it changed my view on everything. Will I change things at home? Probably not as much. I'm very comfortable in what we do for our family. Will I change my view on farming and food production? Absolutely. And I believe that we do have to feed the world and the masses, and that there is a place for all types of farming.
Hello, I'm Dr. Frank Lyons from Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center here in Manhattan, Kansas. Daryl was one of our patients that we did about 7 months ago.
I dug trees by hand for years and years and years. In the process, I wore out my rotator cuff. But when I learned about this process, I thought if there's a way to get rid of this pain, then I want to do it. So we did it, and it worked. And I'm not going to go out and dig trees with a shovel anymore, but I can do the things that I want to do now.
Well, it's been very gratifying to help people with their painful joints and other entities. And it's been especially gratifying to be able to help people who I know and have worked with and known for many years.